Okay, words go in first. Well, it's very true. How can something come out if it's not in there? You can't, what comes out of you is what's been put in you. Jesus even spoke about this. He said, Luke 6:45, said, a good man brings good things out of the good stored up in his heart. An evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in his heart. For out of the overflow of the heart, the mouth speaks. That's the New International Version. So, we've got a bucket. Well, I don't have a bucket, but you'll have to look at the book. We've got a bucket. Suppose you've got a bucket. You go to the beach with your bucket, and you want to make a sandcastle. So you pour the bucket, what's in the bucket, out onto the beach. You flip the bucket over, make a sandcastle. What comes out? Well, nothing comes out because there's nothing put in. But when you put sand or rocks or whatever you put in the bucket, and then you flip it over, all that's going to come out. And how about this? Since it's talking about the overflow of the heart, how about this? You put in water, or you take a jug, a cup, put it on the coffee table, start pouring coffee in it. Well, what's going to happen? Well, the more coffee you put in, the higher the coffee level will get. It gets to the rim. What happens? It overflows. It comes out of the cup. Why is it coming out? Because that's what was in it. Simple illustration, but very profound. Okay. Or take a computer. I know a bit about computers because I used to have a computer business. But if I put something in the computer, it would be in there to come out when it's called upon. If nothing was put in the computer, how could it come out? For instance, if no one ever programmed in anything, if no one ever put Excel on a computer, couldn't use Excel on the computer because it's not there. It would not come out of the computer. No one put any math computations on the computer, which nowadays, is called a spreadsheet, and no one put any math computations and formulas in there, nothing would come out. 2 + 2 would equal nothing if you didn't put a formula in. If you didn't have a formula in, it wouldn't equal anything. But, okay. Now, say you had a computer and you had a spreadsheet program and you tried to put a picture in it. Would it work? Probably not. Because spreadsheet programs don't take JPEG images or GIFs. Okay, now, the best way, one of the best ways to confuse, wait a minute, let's go back a minute. Have a bank account. You go into a bank and say, alright, I want to withdraw $100 from a bank account. They say, you don't have $100 in your bank account. Can you get it out? Not legally. You can't. Actually, you can't get it out of that account anyway. You could hold up the bank, which is illegal, and get $100, but it's still not out of your account. everything would come out, but not the 100. So you don't have it. What? So anyway, one of the best ways to fill your computer, your bucket, your account, your spirit, or your heart with the words of God, which is what you want to come out, the positive words of God, is by getting a Bible and reading it out loud to yourself. Yes, out loud. Why out loud? Well, the word says faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. How are you going to hear it if you don't read it out loud? How are you going to hear yourself speak it if it's not out loud? You've got to hear it. Speak it out loud through the mouth. Hear it in the heart, in the ears. It goes to the spirit. Your faith will grow. Faith will come. But if it's not in there, it's not going to come out. So, anyway, and who do you believe more than yourself? Some people will say, well, God, of course. More than yourself? Well, if you're a Christian, you're going to be hopefully speaking God's word. Then you will believe yourself, because it's God in you that's speaking. And if you're not a Christian, you don't care about God anyway, so you're going to believe yourself. Well, but then you'd be believing a lie. Whatever. The best way, I say the best way for you to build faith is to read the Word of God out loud to yourself. And, well, yes, I'm not discounting going to church and hearing the pastor preach it. No, I'm not discounting that, no, by no means. If you think I am, think again. What I'm saying is, if you agree with the pastor, you're going to say what the pastor said. And you're going to do according to your word. Because that's his word, because that's God's word. So, okay. But when you read it out loud to yourself, you hear it. And read it for yourself, and you get it. You hear it, and hear it, and hear it, and hear it, and you're gonna read it, and you're gonna speak it. Even with the book not in front of you, you're gonna speak it. Because you've been reading it, seeing it, speaking it, hearing it, it's in your heart. Reading it, speaking it, or reading it, speaking it, hearing it, it's in your heart. Reading it, speaking it, hearing it, it's in your heart. Speaking it, hearing it, reading it, it's in your heart. Speaking it, hearing it, it's reading your heart. You notice I didn't say seeing it, reading it anymore. You're going to be speaking it anyway, if it's in your heart. That's why when I go around and visit many churches, I talk to many Christians, I don't hear the word of God from them. I wonder why. Out of the overflow of the heart, their mouths will speak. It will speak. Not it can, it will. It will do what it's programmed to do. Just like a computer, it will do what it's programmed to do. If you put in an equation, a formula into the spreadsheet, it will do what it is programmed to do. Not just it can, it will. So anyway, signs, like back to the beginning of the lesson, signs are all around you. they take the form of TV, radio, books, billboards, smells, and whatever. I mean, they can be many things. A picture can give signals, mixed signals. Anyway, okay, I've got to go now. Time's up. So, hey, get the book and read for yourself. I'd like you to learn it before I tell it to you. God bless.